Welcome to Golden Life for Seniors, your trusted space for wisdom, wellness, and lifelong inspiration. If you're over 50 or just seeking life advice rooted in experience, you're in the right place. This isn't just a blog or a video. It's a gentle corner of the internet where stories matter. Peace is a priority, and your voice is valued. Whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, you've earned the right to live life on your terms with grace, strength, and clarity. If I could go back in time, I'd tell my younger self one thing. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Life is too shortened, far too precious to spend it with people who drain your energy, dull your sparkle, or disregard your worth. At 80 years old, I've learned this truth deeply. Protecting your peace isn't selfish, it's survival. And even more than that, it's an act of self-love. When you reach your later years, something changes. Life stops being about chasing things, titles, approval, money, perfection. It becomes about preserving joy, honoring your time, and surrounding yourself with what truly matters. Authenticity, health, peace, and people who care. This reflection doesn't come overnight. It's built over decades through mistakes, relationships, heartbreaks, and personal triumphs. But today, I want to share with you one of the most powerful lessons I've learned. The people around you directly impact your quality of life. And sometimes, the most loving thing you can do for yourself is to walk away. For seniors, especially those aged 65 and beyond, emotional health is vital. It's as important as blood pressure, mobility, and nutrition. But what many forget is that emotional health is closely tied to the company you keep. There's nothing sweeter than a quiet afternoon sipping coffee, watching the birds, or reflecting on a life well lived. Then, the phone rings. It's that person. It's the one who always needs just one more favor. At first you oblige. You're kind after all. But soon, you notice a pattern. They only call when they need something. They guilt you when you hesitate. I thought you cared. They dramatize their needs, making them feel urgent even when they aren't. Manipulators prey on your nurturing nature. They twist your kindness into obligation. Over time, they wear down your spirit, making you second-guess your instincts. But here's the truth. Saying no isn't cruel. It's compassionate to yourself. You don't have to justify your boundaries. You don't need to explain why you're unavailable. Practice saying, "I'm sorry I can't help this time," or "That doesn't work for me, but I hope you find a solution." Or simply, "I'm not available, but I wish you well." Your energy is not a bottomless well. You have every right to preserve it. Have you ever tried to share a story maybe about your childhood, a cherished trip, or a loved one only to be cut off? The conversation turns. Suddenly it's all about them, their issues, their drama, their achievements. Narcissists dominate every interaction. Whether they mean to or not, they make you feel invisible. They interrupt often. They downplay your stories. They rarely ask how you are. Over time, being around someone like this can make you feel small, irrelevant, even unheard. But remember, you've lived a rich, full life. Your stories matter. Start small. Say, "I'd like to finish what I was saying." Or, "That reminds me of something from my life, can I share?" Or simply, "Let's take turns." If they resist, it tells you everything you need to know. You deserve to be heard. You deserve relationships where listening is mutual, not one-sided. In your golden years, you should feel proud of who you've become. But there's always that one person, maybe a friend, a sibling, even a spouse who finds fault in everything. You still wear that? You're not doing anything useful with your time. Why don't you try harder to stay in shape? These comments aren't constructive. They're corrosive. Critics often mask their own insecurities behind their remarks. They project their dissatisfaction onto others, hoping to gain control or superiority. You are not obligated to entertain their negativity. The next time they offer unsolicited advice or harsh judgment, try this. "I'm happy with my life the way it is." Or, "Thanks for your opinion, but I'm content." Or simply, "I've made peace with my choices." You've earned your self-respect. Don't let anyone chip away at it. We all go through hard times. But some people live in crisis mode. Their lives are a never-ending series of emergencies, and they expect you to be their permanent lifeline. You've probably met them. They're always in financial trouble. They make poor decisions, but refuse accountability. They drain your resources, time, money, emotional energy, and worst of all, they make you feel guilty when you set boundaries. But here's the hard truth. Helping isn't the problem. Enabling is. By constantly rescuing someone, you deny them the opportunity to grow. You don't have to stop caring, but you do have to stop carrying them. Try saying, "I love you, but this is your responsibility." Or, "I'll support you emotionally, but I can't fix this for you." Or simply, "This pattern needs to change." Your golden years are not for cleaning up other people's chaos. They're for peace, joy, and freedom. Few things sting like pouring love into a meal, a visit, or a favor only to be met with indifference. No thank you. It's no acknowledgement. Ingratitude is a quiet kind of cruelty. It whispers your effort doesn't matter. But here's what I want you to remember. Their lack of appreciation reflects them, not you. You are not too sensitive. You are generous, thoughtful, and loving. And that deserves to be seen. Instead of giving endlessly to those who don't care, redirect your energy. Call a friend who lights up when they see you. Volunteer with people who value your time. Spend time doing what fills your soul. Your love is a gift. Don't waste it on those who treat it like an expectation. By this point in life, you've given so much to your children, your career, your community, your partner. You've carried the weight of responsibility with strength and grace. But now it's your time to receive, to rest, to choose joy over obligation. Protecting your peace is not selfish. It's the most generous thing you can do for your future self. So here's your gentle reminder. You can love someone and still say no. You can forgive someone and still keep your distance. You can walk away from draining relationships without guilt, because your peace matters, your joy matters, your heart matters. If this resonated with you, I invite you to reflect on your current relationships. Ask yourself, who makes me feel seen and heard? Who energizes me on? Who drains me? Who respects my boundaries? And most importantly, am I allowing people into my life who align with the peace I've worked so hard to cultivate? Surround yourself with people who listen deeply, who respect you, who uplift your spirit, who cherish your wisdom, who inspire joy and laughter. Because at this stage of life, you deserve nothing less. If this message touched you, please like, share, and subscribe to Golden Life for Seniors. We're here every week with new content to support your journey, mind, body, and soul. Thank you for spending this time with us. Till next time, take care of yourself, honor your heart, and as always, stay golden.